You're probably wondering why they let an art major into the chemistry lab, huh? That's me, making a pretty big mistake. To understand how we got here, though, we have to go all the way back to the beginning.
Welcome, one and all, to another beautiful Monday morning at the University of Chemical Explosion. Go Moles! It's the first day of school. A fantastic new year of learning and studying is about to begin. Rather than feeling dreadful, our main character, Keiko, is ready and excited. I got my pencils, paint kit, and, yep, I got my sketchbook too. She's about to start life as an art major. Or, well, she thought she was.
What do you mean I thought I was?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Okay, she can't hear us now. But this is the moment it's all going to go wrong.
Well then, my lovely learners, I hope you're ready to delve into the world of chemistry.
Did that nerd just say chemistry?
Now I know what you've heard, and you're right. This class is difficult. You will cry, you will laugh, and you will cry again. But if you persevere, you'll be fine. I'm not a mean professor unless we're talking about amino acids.
This is gonna be rough.
Despite heading to the classroom printed on her schedule, our artist Keiko has unfortunately found herself indeed in a chemistry lab. Little did she know.
Little did I know what? What's happening? I've got a bad feeling about this.
I'll tell you how it happened. A bunch of lazy administrators filled up the art classes. They thought that chemistry would be a good replacement for modern art. How do these people even have jobs?
It's not even close!
She's right! And now, she's got to put up with this absolutely mad professor for the entire semester.
Now settle down, everyone. Take your seats. We'll be going through the exam schedule.
Exam schedule? It's only the first day! I don't even know what chemistry is! Isn't it kinda like mixing potions, but for smart people?
Keiko isn't particularly good at exams, or homework, or textbooks. She takes a seat as Dr.Kaga begins to lecture and takes a look at the electronic whiteboard, the words dancing around as she tries to make heads or tails of what she's just walked in on. A pit of dread opens in her stomach.
You're not helping!
Sorry!
Okay, so we will be starting at the basics. Get it? And we will be starting with a periodic table of elements. Then we'll move on to molecular structures, followed by amino acids, the structure of viruses and bacteria, and then we will end the year on some fun experiments.
As the professor continues his explanation, Keiko tries to follow along, panic emailing the administration team. There is a small amount of hope when she gets a response.
Dear Keiko, we understand there seems to have been an issue with your class assignment. Unfortunately, at this stage of the school year, there is nothing we can do. You will have to stay in Dr. Kaga's class for the entire semester. Oh, and don't forget to pass. Your grade point average is barely cutting it. Cordially, Karen Witchowitz. P.S. Please note that all class assignments were to be confirmed by students a week before the school year began. Tough luck, Toots!
What a witch! Keiko's stuck in chemistry and Dr. Kaga's explanations are going in one ear and out the other. Instead of curling up into a ball, Keiko looks up and says,
It is what it is.
And that's how Keiko, the art major, became a chemistry student. A few weeks later, Keiko is trying to get into a rhythm for classes, but it's pretty difficult when she can't tell a proton from a neutron, let alone a quark.
Hey, narrator-san, isn't that the noise a duck makes?
Oh, you poor thing. There is no hope for you.
There's hope for everybody. If you keep pushing through, then you can do anything you set your mind to.
Well, yeah, of course we can.
This class isn't that hard.
I don't think I've gotten below a C yet.
Bruh, I haven't gotten above an E. The only question I got right on the last test was my name and the date.
And of course, the class was just vicious.
Dr. Kaga, could you explain the difference between an acid and a base again, please?
Is she for real? Did you sniff some of those chemicals, or are you just that dumb?
Yeah, isn't that like basic stuff? My jokes are rubbing off on you.
No,
They're not. Anyway, acids and bases are two ends of a spectrum. We score from 0, the most acidic, to 14, the most alkaline.
Keiko is furiously scribbling this down, trying to understand.
The middle number, 7, is water.
Is there a difference in taste?
Oh, brother! Someone get her out of here!
Now, my little elements. We really shouldn't be eating or drinking things in a lab. But if you must know, acid tastes sour, and bases taste bitter.
Keiko is honestly trying to find ways to remember all this information. Despite not having passed a single test, singular homework assignment, nor classwork assigned to her, she was trying so hard. She's even tried making comic strips to remind herself of how chemical compounds are made.
Few.
Shun!
Ah. I live.
She forgot that water is actually 2 hydrogen molecules to 1 oxygen, and fusion means something very different in chemistry.
Narrator-san! I'm trying here!
Keiko slumps back in her chair, really hoping the ground would open up under her.
Okay, now that we've relearned Chapter 0, let's get back to our lesson.
And so, Dr. Kaga got back to teaching. Keiko was trying to concentrate and she truly wanted to do well, but the looks of her classmates and the swirling vortex that was the whiteboard were not helping. Thankfully, the bell rang and class was about to be dismissed.
Hold on! I wanted to let you know that next week we will be having our first big science experiment. If you've been struggling on tests or homework... Dr. Kaga, your class is easy as heck. I'll have you know I worked hard to make those questions. My hair didn't get this crazy by sitting around and using AI generation for test making. This experiment project will supplement any bad grades that you all may have.
This is my chance to make it all right. If I can just get this right, then all the bad scores won't mean anything. Dr. Kaga, what experiment will we be doing?
We're actually going to do 3. We'll be making elephants toothpaste, screaming jelly babies, and then we will be putting potassium in water.
Those are all easy.
Can't we do something harder? You're complaining about an easy A?
I guess not.
Great! I'll see you all next week, my little protons!
Now that I know what we're doing, I can watch YouTube videos to memorize the experiment so I can ace this. There's no way I could fail now.
Oh dear. Just you wait.